In Ukraine, for months, first responders have been racing to a different type of destruction. The war started by Russia shows no signs of slowing down. And in Ukraine's second largest city of Kharkiv, which is just miles from the border, the reality of everyday life is at times unbearable. Yet people keep pushing forward. ABC's chief foreign correspondent Ian Pannell has spent much of the last several days in that city with its fighters. And as you will see, found scenes that are both haunting and courageous.
For the last 6 months, Roman Kachanov has been fighting fires on the front lines of Ukraine's war. Stepping over the fragments of lives lost and destroyed, he works amongst the rubble and the shrapnel, looking for a fire.
Let's go one floor more.
This printing plant was shelled 2 days ago, but the fires still burn beneath. The suspected area is doused with water. But the owner of the building asks Roman to be careful, hoping to salvage what he can.
Very expensive equipment for typography below, and he don't want to make it spoiled.
His home city's been attacked by Russia since the war began. The strikes used to take a toll on Roman, constantly responding to scenes of death and destruction. But now he says as long as there are no victims, it doesn't affect him so much.
For the first months, each call was emotional. If you know there is nobody inside, there is no emotion, so you know you need to go there, do your job.
And yet, there are the calls that still haunt, the personal ones, like the bombed building he was called to, where one of the victims was his daughter's friend.
There was 3 kids injured. One of them used to go to the judo classes with my girl, and he right now in the Germany is trying to save his legs.
The fire station's been Roman's home since February 24th, the day the war began. He sent his wife and young daughter to Germany for safety, and he stayed behind.
I first saw you online on Instagram. You're very forthright that this is a war that just doesn't make sense. What on earth is the point of this?
Because one madman wants to do something which will be profitable only for him. Of course, everybody understands it's pointless war.
Much of Russia's firepower has been unleashed onto Saltivka, a huge residential neighborhood in Kharkiv, once bustling with families. Ukraine's second city is less than 20 miles from Russia. Most residents speak Russian. Many have family across the border. The Kremlin, assuming it would be an easy target, launched a failed attempt to occupy Kharkiv. Putin totally underestimated the strength of resistance. And Kharkiv's been standing up to Putin's onslaught every day since the war began. But the toll has been immense. Residents have had to witness the painful gnawing away at the fabric of their city, of the home they love. Many who stayed behind are too old, too poor, or just too proud to leave. Many rely on volunteers from local charity 450 and the World Central Kitchen. Over 12,000 meals are prepared every day. Often, it's their only lifeline. And for a few moments, those who stayed behind come together as a community.
How tough is life here for the residents who stayed behind?
Очень тяжело, потому что во многих домах нет света, во многих домах нет газа, воды. Вот здесь вы видите импровизированный душ, импровизированная кухня.
Так, все, мальчики.
Все, дякую вам.
Все расписано, все, каждому даем. Кушать, обеды, никого не оставляем. Валя, идите разбирать.
Valentina's one of those who depends on the daily visits. She's lived in Saltivka for 32 years, and since the Russians started bombing, she starts each day with a cigarette to calm her nerves.
О, видите, вот все стреляют, бухают, да, вот все через нас. 3 часа не спала ночью. Вот, и как начали во 2 часу и до утра. Мы уже различаем. Где наши бьют, где оккупанты. Вот, мы уже знаем. Знаем, когда ракета летит, и наши пытаются ее сбить, мы уже понимаем.
Valentina's only wish is to survive this war, and each day she knows it could be her last. She and the dozens who are left behind live among the ruins of their homes, of their neighborhood.
I mean, it's hard to imagine that this was where someone was living. You can see the fire that's been here, the bomb damage. The only thing remaining that tells you this was someone's home is a radiator in the corner there. It's utterly shocking what they've done.
The scene is surreal. In one part of the building, complete devastation. And in the other, a kitchen intact. A clock still keeps time for a family that have long since fled. Many are left to sift through the remains of their lives. Yuri and Helena have just returned to this. They've been told to leave when the fighting became too intense.
Мы были здесь, в Харькове, когда обстрел был. Мы видели трупы людей, когда лежали вот здесь, вот на тротуарах. Мы видели разорванных людей. Я лично, вот она, видели людей этих разорванных.
Первые дни.
Первые дни. Мы лично видели.
Юра, успокойся, только не надо нервничать.
И после этого они хотят, чтобы мы с ними дружили. Не будет этого. Ну не будет этого.
This is the hallmark of Putin's invasion. Terror. Lives destroyed. People left to bear the scars of a war that Ukraine had no say in. But amidst the ruins, there is hope and resistance. Life goes on amid the bombs and the shelling. The mayor of Kharkiv, stoic, even as the sound of war rings out.
You've received a lot of support from America, but I hear from every Ukrainian it's still not enough. You need more to stop the attacks on these kind of buildings and to win this war. What do you say?
Смотрите, на самом деле на сегодняшнем этапе это вооружение. Это номер один. Все остальное вторично, все остальное мы будем отстраивать, когда отгоним эту нечисть с нашей земли, когда они уйдут из нашей земли.
The reconstruction may be years away, but the residents of Kharkiv stand strong. People like Roman who choose to stay because this is their home, and whatever Putin throws at them, Roman and his crew will be ready to stand, protect, and save their city.
It's such an emotionally difficult but important story to tell. Ian Pannell from Kharkiv, Ukraine tonight. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.